Dream Visions and World Events March, April, May 2022.
Greetings and trust you are well.
I have been meaning to write and put a video online now for months, if you have watched all the videos on the channel or viewed them over the past few months. You will have noticed that I have never taken a break or not put anything online for this long. As mentioned before, when I put up the first dream vision on the channel, I had no idea what dream visions or events would be fulfilled. I sit in the same position as many of you, waiting for them and then watching them being fulfilled. All glory to the Most High when the dream visions are fulfilled. I did write very long videos but could for some strange reason not put them online. I cannot explain it, it is as if something was holding me back. I have no way to describe it, but that is it. Last night after a dream vision, I had the sign once more to write, hence the video. We have a lot to discuss in this video about world events. Firstly, I am very shocked, alarmed at what I see taking place. It has nothing to do with faith but more along the lines of what the Bible mentions: the prudent see danger and take refuge. You would think that because I had the dream vision and share it with you and the world, that I would be in a different state or be able to handle it, but this is not the case. Due to what I have been shown and what is shared on this channel, man oh man, the world, those outside of this channel, those not paying attention, are going to be in a world of hurt. In case you missed it, we are now officially in World War III. If you are waiting for a newspaper to tell you, well, I have bad news, they are never going to tell you. I mentioned on the channel from the start of the lockdowns, I said we are in a state of war. Go back, watch the video I put out about the dream vision before all these lockdowns took place. I mentioned China and America will be at war. This will escalate going forward with the Taiwan issue. I mentioned a dream vision of the Chinese dumping US dollars. The lockdowns in China are basically the first sanctions China has put on China. That way, when the Chinese make their move, the West will be in such a state of decline economically speaking that their business leaders will not be able to put sanctions on them. It is the perfect thing a strategist would do. We can learn a lot from how these communists work and operate. When they want to burn everything down, burn it down for them. When they want to break the roads for them. When they want to destroy the electricity, destroy it for them. Unless you put your communist thinking cap on, you will always lose. Call it a fire break. The way you control a fire on your farm is before it ever comes to your door. You create a fire break by burning a portion of the feld to make sure the fire can never cross it. China just lit their own feld fire, now the West cannot impose sanctions on it like they would have liked to have done, it would destroy their economies too much. As you can tell, there is no messing around with this video. I have jumped straight into events taking place, and like usual, this is written in one setting, no scripting. What you hear is what is written in one setting. As you can tell by the length of the video, to write something like this takes me 2 hours or more without the editing. So I hope what is mentioned in this video makes sense, and my voice is a bit sore and croaky today. I hope in the future it sounds a bit better. Things are moving fast. You see the fuel shortage. Was it not revealed to me that South Africa would have a fuel shortage by December 2022? I want to remind you, dear people, future leaders, you dear nation, dear South Africa, to the white tribe on the southern tip of Africa. Praise the Almighty revealed it, and it was shared with you, for you, and you were the first to know. The Almighty foretold and showed me the famine and the signs, and you were the first to know about it, you out of all the nations on the earth, mere South African. Born to the nation, think about the chances, the odds of us witnessing all these events right here, right now, right at this moment. If any of you ever doubt the chances of all this happening, you witnessing it in your lifetime, the Almighty knew you before you were in your mother's womb. He has a place for you, He has a destiny for this nation and our people. Praise God, heed the signs, read the signs of the times and get prepared. I warned you, specifically the message dream was for South Africa. I cannot take credit for the dream vision, I simply prayed to the Most High and it was revealed. The message was for South Africa and the farmers. The subtle message within the message is, farmers, you will be taken care of, now take care of the flock, look after the sheep. I honestly am shocked at the dream visions. I am not here saying look how amazing I am. I have never and do not take credit for them. I have from day one asked you and everyone who watches these videos to praise God, the Most High. I am simply grateful that you, I and the nation get to witness the miracles. I am under no illusion about the difficulties that lay ahead, but remember, most of us are only 5 minutes at any given time from death. If you doubt it, try hold your breath for the rest of the duration of this video. This is how close we are to death on a daily basis, less than 5 minutes for most people. From this life to the next is but 300 seconds or less. When I put up the video about the famines, I was told I was being insensitive and that not everyone can afford food. I agree. If you have the means, instead of sending me a donation, buy something for our people. Help our people. I am simply the messenger, all the glory to the Most High. I am a sinner like all of you, we are all human at the end of the day. I do not make these videos making out that I am some saint or anything like that. Now the famine is on its way, I hope you are preparing. Before a single one of these lying mainstream media outlets told the world what is coming, you dear nation, dear leaders and people who have eyes and ears to hear, you had a head start. This is all part of our century of bondage that is coming to an end. You will not believe, many will doubt it, but this what you are seeing worldwide is for you, for your new century. The century of bondage for the white tribe on the southern tip of Africa came to an end in March 2020, exactly to the month foretold to me by the angel of the Most High. The angel told me that when this happens, a threat comes to Europe. I said I saw Stalin organs pointing at Britain. The first dream vision foretold all these events. Praise God the Most High that we get to see all of this. The century of bondage is coming to an end, the chains will soon hit the ground and the nation will run into our freedom. Watch and behold the works of the Almighty. You will look back in history, in the future people will look back in amazement, they will say but it could only be by the hand of the Most High. How everything fitted together perfectly, the most amazing puzzle all pointing to the nation's freedom and it not by any man's hand. Man tried to ensnare you to lock you down but God. The Most High had an entire different plan, while the birds all sang along plotting against God, the ducks, the white tribe, the Afrikaners. The boars flew out of the nest just as world peace was broken. The media lie continually about Ukraine, nothing new there. If Ukraine was winning, why the need for Finland and Sweden to join NATO? If Ukraine could take on Russia, then logically there would not even need to be NATO. This brings me to a dream vision I had 2 nights ago put on the channel. I see new Russian green tanks, brand new, larger than before, cross the borders into that region where Finland is. This is not the first dream. Last year, I saw how Latvia and Lithuania would be taken. In the dream vision, I heard the words of the seer what he said, this will be Europe's time of oppression with an oppressive atmosphere and it will also be the time of our oppression. These are the exact words which came to me while witnessing it. The entire night, the entire night it was playing out. Nothing I could do, I could not roll over and go back to sleep without the dream taking place. Usually when I have these dream visions it is an indication that not only will it happen, but this will happen a lot more suddenly than people expect it to happen. Remember the timeline dream vision, ladies and gentlemen, it said all the dreams fulfilled by December 2022. Now I said in the past and I will say it again. I do not know if this means it will all be completed by December 2022 or if it means that things are now playing out that was mentioned. At this stage, the pace at which this is picking up, it would not surprise me that we see a nuke go off. This brings me back to a previous dream vision, the previous dream vision of a media collapse, Ramaphosa on the stage alone, scared. We got a glimpse of this recently when Ramaphosa had to quickly be whisked away and taken off the stage during the Freedom Day rally or whatever rally these things were celebrating. I have had so many insights and a vision which I had which was totally amazing. It happened while I was preparing dinner, during mid-conversation on a completely different topic that it was brilliant. So clear, but where or how it fits in here, I have no idea. I will get into it at a later stage in this video. Now let's get back to Sweden and Finland joining NATO. Remember, the seer told us that something horrific is going to take place there when they are hatching a plan for us in South Africa. Turkey said they reject or have an issue with Sweden joining. They cited the fact that Sweden finances and trains PKK rebels, Kurdish rebels. Now isn't that interesting? Now we know what all these male migrants are doing in Europe. Proxy war after proxy war. Bring them in, train them up and send them off. We recently heard of refugees being sent to Rwanda and voila, wakey wakey, Bordvaka. Who is in Mozambique right now? Are you connecting the dots? Is it making sense? Is not Rwanda in Mozambique, and are not the lights going out day by day? The Titanic is sinking. But the people do not pay attention during the under of cover of darkness operation. Let me tie in some recent dreams which are playing out. You will find them in the comment section. The government would make a new offer. The offer at first is taken, but taken hesitantly, and then the nation sees how rotten the offer is. This is none other than the new land sharing deal the government put on the table. This was put out a month before the government or the leaked document was put out. During this dream I saw floods. It is written in the comment section where I posted the dream. I said I saw rivers flowing eastward towards the Northern Cape. Did we not have flood recently in Natal? The dream showed the rivers flow eastward. Perhaps from this rain in Natal it will create increasing higher river or water flow to the east. Though I know the rivers in the Northern Cape flow from the high mountains, perhaps more rain, higher rainfall in the Northern Cape. For the Boers, the Afrikaners, the farmers, I have a message. I hate to say this, I hesitate to because of the ramifications. I do not say this lightly, much like I did not take it lightly when told to tell the nation by the angel that their century of bondage and chains would come undone. God told me, and I hate to say that, in this day and age, people really think you missed your meds, or you are high, or simply a crazy person. I heard crystal clear, like I saw the famine dream, like I saw the Russian tanks rolling out. I was clearly told. The words in the dream vision, God is going to give Rhodesia to the Boers. Once they have Rhodesia, they will be even more richly rewarded with new minerals found in Rhodesia in the northern part that looks like high hills that are so high. They would be called mountains in most countries. I heard a song. I heard the voice of Steve Hofmeyr. He made a song that was an international hit. The Dutch and British, along with those in South Africa, were united, and more specifically I saw that the Dutch and British were brought to tears when they heard the song. I heard it clear as daylight. It did not have that much background music. It was comprised of 3 languages, Cape Dutch, English and Afrikaans. How this will play out, what the full meaning is, I have no idea. The song will be a time stamp in history. It will mark this age. Like the Titanic signaled the end of an era, so that song I heard and how it touched people around the world. When people hear it, they will know, like a time capsule. It captured these final years on Earth and what we are leading into. I do not know Steve Hofmeyr. I do not even know a single name of a song he has produced. I know his voice from hearing his songs and hearing him speak, but I do not know him or really know anything about him. May the Almighty give it to him. May the God put the words, the song together and give it to him. During the dream, I saw a ship set sail. A deceased relative of mine was moved by the song. I saw that the song would touch English speakers and Afrikaans speakers, that they would unite and come together so perfectly that they will be one. I see that they realize at this stage everything they have lost and everything that is now plowed under. Last night I was taken in the spirit to walk among the heathen in the cities of South Africa. I saw their spirits. I am walking among them. I see they are now more restless than ever before. Bloodshed I feel,